Hey, today I'm talking about the new movie Avatar: The Way of Water. This is 13 years in the making, and it's fine. That's alright. I'll start off by saying that if you are gonna watch this movie, watch it correctly. Go to the theater and watch it there. This is a big movie with so much insane detail. And in particular, you should probably do it in 3D because I do think that adds to it. And then even still, you should probably do it in IMAX because it's a big boy. It needs the room. If you're gonna watch this movie, do it right. So the basic premise is this takes place 18 years after the first one. Jake Sully now has a family, and the humans come back and they're not happy with Jake, and so they decide to make a clone of the bad guy from the first movie and have him hunt down and try to kill Jake. Okay, so the main story I did not care for. I really hated the whole revenge thing. The setup for it was even really stupid. It was annoying. I don't really know what the purpose of it is, what it showed us about the characters, and just why they did it. It just felt like James Cameron really wanted the bad guy to come back, and so they're making him come back. I say that, but I actually liked literally every other story that happens in this movie. All of the other stories were pretty interesting. I loved everything with the kids, all of their different storylines. The conflict with the water tribe was interesting. The water tribe in general was interesting. The water animals were interesting. Having to leave their lifelong home was an interesting concept. Though they should have developed those storylines more and completely ignored the stupid revenge plot thing. Why? Though you don't really watch an Avatar movie for the story, you watch it for the visuals. And there is no doubt that the visuals in this movie are just bonkers, insanely, incredibly amazing. They put so much money and effort into it. And it shows. It legitimately shows. They made these blue aliens on a foreign planet look legit, photorealistic, real. They're basically real, and it's bonkers that they did it. It works. It's just a freaking gorgeous movie. Just visually, you could have this movie on in a museum. It's so freaking beautiful. And space whales are incredible. And so if it was just looking at this movie from that aspect, freaking loved it. It's so gorgeous. But you can't just look at a movie for its visuals. There's more to a movie than just its visuals. Yeah, so what I wish they would have done is not brought back the bad guy from the first movie. You can still have humans coming back to Pandora. That's fine. Just do that conflict differently if you're gonna do it. But really, you should have just focused on the other storylines and kind of developed the other characters more. And really just taking out that main conflict would have made the story so much tighter and just it would have flowed a lot better. This movie really didn't need to be 3 hours and 10 minutes long. That's a lot. Okay, so would I recommend this movie? I don't know. It was ridiculously, insanely beyond gorgeous. There's no doubt there. And there are interesting ideas within the story, but it is bogged down a lot by a dumb story. So I can't say if I would recommend it or not. I think this is up to you to decide if you want to do it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I am glad that I watched it because I would have been curious. But it's up to you to decide if this is the movie for you, if this is how you want to spend a large chunk of a day. But if you are going to watch this movie, set yourself up for success and watch it in a movie theater. Do not watch this on streaming. Don't do that. And now for my ranking. I put this at number 61 in the liked category. And this is out of a total of 77 new movies so far this year.